pulling up to the venue for the Ford Fiesta. Okay, so I went this morning and OMG, it is next level. Hey dude.
Left on that.
Someone's so happy. It makes Mama happy. Yeah. I mean, this space, Ruby is the venue that we had to move it to. Hey, sweet guy. And it was totally blank when I walked in. And by the time I left, it had transformed. That's, I think, my new favorite space in Nashville. Someone's happy for his birthday. You birthday. Da da da. Ba ba ba. Okay, go ahead. Please Be Seated is the company that did my wedding and my bridal shower with all the rentals. So they come in and like make the space a whole new awesome space. My friend Mary, Mrs. Southern Social, she helped me make this Pinterest worthy. Every year we're doing a Ford car theme until he makes me stop. So Ford Fiesta was just so fun because, I mean, Fiestas are the most fun party theme. I love Mexican, everything, Mexican food, Mexican culture. We were like, we're starting with the Ford Fiesta and we're gonna go big. Here we go to see the party. Whoa! Oh my goodness gracious.
It's your mustache cookies.
My gosh, where are the mustache cookies?
They're the cutest things I've ever seen.
Oh my gosh. Are you gonna get a mustache cookie, Kate? Oh my gosh, I died. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I gotta look at the back. I'll be right back. We are the first ones here. Here's where all the food is set up. Oh my gosh, I'm like literally dying at this party. Water station and for the kids to wear little hats and stuff. Then you walk out here. And we've got the Bouncehouse with some pinatas for later. So we've got a taco pinata. I'm literally dying.
Four and a half. What's that about? No.
No, you can't eat it.
Not yet. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ford. Happy birthday to you. I don't know what that face is. Oh, here we go. Here we go, Dad. Here we go, Dad. We got a little bit of cake in the hand. That's okay, though. That's okay. It's so fun.
Here, let me grab that.
Okay, the good news is there's another pinata. Who broke it? Driver? Oh, Rains. Oh, yeah. Come on, you can do it. Following the rules, it's got to stop. Going. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Ford Fiesta was a hit. I kind of had some people help me with vlogging so that we could kind of enjoy it. And now we have had all the decorations and the leftover everything in our kitchen for days and days. But I will link below all of the vendors that I used from where we got the furniture, because Ruby was a total blank slate. Where we got the furniture was Please Be Seated. All these little mini pinatas from Nico and Lala. All these things that we got from the Mexican market. Some of it we got from Etsy, some of it we got from Amazon. We put a lot into this party, but I wouldn't change anything because it was amazing. This we got off of Etsy. I think it was like $13. Yes, this party was an expense. I will say that. Sorry, now I'm sick. These little tiny mini pinatas are from Lula Flora Designs. That's her Instagram, and these are the cutest things. They do these for everything too, for holidays and different things. She does all of these by hand. Aren't they cute? We did these little kind of Mexican print table runners, and we just got some 10 containers from Michael's and did tissue paper flowers. You can get tissue paper flowers from Amazon or Etsy or Oriental Trading. That's where we got a lot of these little things. Tissue flowers are a heck of a lot less expensive than real flowers. Instead of doing tons more seating groupings, we spread out those huge Mexican blankets. I forget what the exact name that they're called, but we did the little balloon arches from Vroom Vroom Balloon over those, and kids would sit on those with their families and eat their tacos. So here in my office, you can see we have some leftover balloons, but Vroom Vroom Balloon made the whole party. I mean, little things like that, like even balloon arches or these really large balloons with the tassels, it just elevated that blank space. We were even gonna do all these balloons in the park. So the balloons were always the plan. And when we had to move it indoors, I was just like, oh my gosh, you know, is this space that we had to end up going with 2 days before, is it gonna be, you know, is it gonna be good enough? Is it gonna be, is it still gonna look like full? And I mean, between Please Be Seated, like really placing the rentals right and doing that pretty boxwood wall and Vroom Vroom, they just filled that space up. And it actually ended up being perfect because the Bouncehouse and Kid Zone with the pinatas was out on that front porch, and it just couldn't have been no more perfect. So honestly, even though it cost me more money, I'm really glad that we ended up moving it indoors, because I think it looked a lot better. And I'm sorry I look like a ragamuffin today. We're just trying to get our lives back together. My dad is still in the ICU in Kathmandu after climbing a mountain in Nepal at about 18,500 feet on a 20,000 foot mountain. And he was bleeding internally, almost like passed out, almost was unconscious at the top. It's really a wonder he even made it down. And for the past week, as we were planning the Ford Fiesta and figuring everything out, he was like touch and go in the ICU in another part of the world. And that has been just insane. My mom has been like wanting to go over there, and he's like, don't go over there. Don't come over here. He's like, I'm going to be on the mend. He had 8 blood transfusions and 4 surgery type things. And now I can finally say, as you're watching this, his levels are finally improving. But that's just like life. It's like, do we cancel this party? Like, is he going to be okay? Chances are, my dad, he's like a freak of nature, and he makes it through anything. He, you know, the guy we were talking to, we actually had to hire private consultants because the hospital that he was at, it was just, we didn't think he was getting the right care. And they were like, honestly, if this guy made it 15,000 feet down the mountain with this type of internal bleeding and his levels like this without being unconscious, he's going to make it through anything. They were like, that's like a different thing that you have when you can operate at that level. And I've always known that about my dad. That's why, like, over the past few days, like while finalizing and planning this, of course I was worried and concerned and scared and asking for prayers, but I always know he's going to make it through. And as of right now, he has made it through all of these times. This is not the first time he has been hospitalized in another country, climbing a mountain or doing something like that. So I just wanted to update that on the end of this vlog, because I know a lot of people were praying for him and thinking about him, and I really, really appreciate that. I really feel like it's like a group of friends, praying for my dad. So I really appreciate that. If you want to throw a fiesta, you can copy all my ideas. I think I said it in my earlier vlog. I have Mexican first cousins who used to do cool Mexican themed things, and their grandma was like fully authentic Mexican. We call her Grandma Betty, and she just, they knew how to make the best margaritas and guacamole and, throw these fun fiesta parties, and that was kind of my inspo for this. I hope you guys enjoyed the fiesta. Now it's time to siesta. In honor of the Ford Fiesta, we are going to do this HelloFresh meal tonight. The veggie burrito bowls. So this HelloFresh shipment, I had them do vegetarian meals. I'm just feeling like I need more vegetables lately. So Kyle is dicing the onions because I did not want to dice the onions. And so I said this on my Instagram, but the idea for the Ford Fiesta came from when I named Ford, I was like, oh my gosh, every year I should do a party after like a Ford car theme. So like Ford Fiesta was the easiest one. So I was like, okay, we'll just do a fiesta. So many people throw these fiestas for bridal showers and all these things. I was like, that's an easy party to emulate. Then I was like, okay, next year we can either do the Ford Explorer or Ford Expedition and have like a little baby safari theme. The list goes on and on until he makes me stop having his birthday parties themed like the Ford cars. But we're so excited about it. Kyle is dicing the onions over here. We love HelloFresh. We get HelloFresh all the time because it's like simple, delicious, seasonal recipes. All of these are fresh. Right now that we're coming into summer, delivered right to your doorstep, and it couldn't be any easier. And we love ease and convenience.
These onions are so fresh.
It's super easy, and we enjoy anything that is easy. It's really great because there are only 6 steps. Everything is pre-measured, which makes it really easy, so we don't waste anything. How are the diced onions coming over here?
Good.
So the other ones in the veggie pack were basil oil topped Parmesan risotto, za'atar crusted grilling cheese. This is Kyle's favorite. He was like praying for this to be in the box.
Let me say something about that.
He loves a grilling cheese.
Hand me that.
But anyways, there you can do classic family or veggie. So we just decided to do veggie this time.
Look,
okay,
if you
Kyle.
don't have HelloFresh, this meal right here,
You need to just
you
do
need
it
to
anyways.
sign up just to try this.
So I'm now going to throw in all these onions that Kyle has so nicely diced for me.
That's gonna smell good. Maybe not your breath after
Yours. I cook with an onion and garlic base in almost every dish that I cook. You let the onions soften, and then you actually add in the rice and beans, Southwest mix, a little bit of salt, some water, and you cook that down, and that's gonna cook the rice and the beans and kind of make this base for this bowl. I love bowls, but it's just so hard to know like where to start with bowls, like Buddha bowls and poke bowls and stuff like that. I always wanna make those at home, and I never do because I just never make them. So that's what I like about these recipes too. It kind of teaches you how to do that.
Just want to show everybody, look at these cool little black bean canisters. Hello Fresh. Oh, Big Mama, that looks kind of Cajun.
Cajun? Is the J said like that with Cajun?
Cajun.
This crema is so good, but I don't have a
it is
zester.
good.
You're supposed to zest some lime juice.
I can zest it with a pillar.
That's like large things.
I can do it away to where there's small zest. Mallory.
Kyle, it's fine. We don't need the zest. Okay. Okay.
Doug always checks on us to see when it's done.
Yeah, he does.
What are you doing?
That's all he loves us for is the
Big
food.
good boy. Coming off cilantro
Getting
with
some
her
cilantro leaves. This one doesn't seem
gentle
fully grown
fingers.
to me. It seems like a very young cilantro, but
I like the red cutting board with the
I
tomatoes.
chose it because of the Spanish flair, Mexican flair. Another great thing is that HelloFresh is pretty affordable too. It starts at like $6.99 a serving, which is great. So of all these meal kits you see out there, it is like the best value.
The directions said dry the corn off.
I ain't drying no corn
and my
off.
wife did not. Does that look like dry corn to you?
I drained the corn. That is good enough. Okay?
I don't eat corn that ain't dry.
Okay, Kyle. Okay. I'm going to char this corn, and I'm going to char somebody behind that camera, too.
Oh, the crisscross. When did you learn that?
I don't know. Just was more know how to do it.
Oh, that's a lot of pepper.
Pepper!
Mal.
Spicy!
And that's how you ruin a big bowl of corn.
Kyle is now tossing.
Now once
the
your corn starts popping, you gotta toss it like that.
Okay, okay, Kyle.
Look at that.
Okay.
It's like on Iron Chef.
Oh, Iron Chef. This looks amazing. So, how you're gonna plate it?
Plop me some of that on there. Yes, ma'am.
You're gonna put this on the bottom.
Oh, look who's here. Beautiful timing.
We're gonna top it with some crema. Sans the lime zest.
Caliente.
I love it. These came in these little tiny packets. Just put a little hot sauce on there. I'm gonna put a lime wedge on there for squeezing. And I'm gonna put some of this cheese on top.
That looks delicious.
Doesn't it? Some of this cheese on top. And then I'll also put a little bit of that fresh cilantro.
Maybe just tearing the bag would be
Well, scissors would have been
safer.
nice, wouldn't they? This looks amazing. I think this is gonna be my favorite meal. So we just absolutely can't say enough about these.
Oh my God, let me
That
look
was
at
so easy. That didn't take long at all.
Hello.
Hello. So if you guys want to try out HelloFresh, I have a discount code for you. So all you have to do is go to HelloFresh.com, enter Mallory Ervin 80, and that's gonna give you $80 off your first month of HelloFresh. So that's $20 off your first 4 boxes, which is an amazing deal. So why not try it? I mean, you guys hear about these meal delivery services all the time, and they're really great. But to try them out for yourself, like, it can be super affordable. So I highly recommend that, and thank you so much to HelloFresh for sponsoring and collaborating with us on this vlog. Let's get to eating.